That's the ease at which you get information. You're always connected and informed. So if you're diabetic and still using old technology and finger pricks, what are you waiting for? US Med carries the highest quality continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. Call 1-888-US-MED-17 today. That's 1-888-US-MED-17 today. And manage your diabetes as easy as...
The Russian invasion.
The heroic Ukrainian resistance.
It's the biggest land war in Europe since World War II.
And the War in Ukraine Daily brings it all to you.
From Moscow to Washington.
From Kyiv to Mariupol.
The War in Ukraine Daily talks to newsmakers around the world.
And to the everyday Ukrainians whose very existence is threatened.
You hear the heartbreaking stories of those caught in the war.
But also hear about the acts of bravery as history is being made.
I'm Mike Simpson.
And I'm Charles Feldman, inviting you to join us.
The War in Ukraine Daily on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock, Seattle. A lot of people may not know this, but Star Trek Discovery Season 1 is on CBS, the regular TV channel that you can watch. I don't know which night it's on, but, do a search, and you'll get to watch what I've been watching. Yeah, it's good. All right. That's all. Hey, Operation Warm, Washington State Council of Firefighters, guess what we're doing? We're with them again because we want to put coats on kids who need them. That's awesome. $20 gets you a brand new coat for a kid that needs it during this cold season. Do this.
Shout out to Angie Schiffner, donated $20, helping out Coach for Kids, putting a coat on a kid. Deborah Simpson, $50. A bunch of anonymous donations, one for $100. And big thanks to Gail McKeon, $205 donated to Coach for Kids. That's a lot of coats there, BJ.
Thank you all, folks, because we're trying to get to $35,000 because of, over 1,700 kids need coats here in the Pacific Northwest. We want to get that done. And next Thursday, a week from today, we'll be doing Coats for Kids Day.
Yep.
If you want to donate, just go to KISW.com. It's going to be awesome. Coats for Kids Day presented by the Advocates.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B-Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to be Megs, and it's Thursday, so let's get cracking!
Release it.
Yeah, release that Kraken!
Yeah.
Or something. Do that thing.
What do you mean, or something? Just release the Kraken.
All right.
There, I like that sound.
You created the day. Why are you changing it? I'm not changing it.
You also don't have your hat on anymore.
It's warm. It's very hot with that hat on.
Why did you bring it up, Danny? Because we don't need to hear his stories of failure.
Okay, gotcha.
Rude. I brought my Kraken gear. I'm just not wearing it right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the story of failure. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Joe Dredd in Seattle.
Joe Dredd, everybody.
Joe, you there?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Joe?
This is weird. Joe only usually wants to play B-Migs because there's like a cool concert that's being attached to it, like a KISS show or a Guns N' Roses.
Some kind of prize.
Joe is playing for the spirit.
The last time I played was the first week of quarantine shutdown when everybody had to stay home. And you guys promised me a prize, and I got it a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
The Metallica online concert, which was fun.
Cool. Awesome. Right on. So now you're just playing for that bragging rights.
Yeah, for the S's and giggles.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, Steve, get out of here. Nice. For those playing at home, Joe will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Joe, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. If an animal that eats only plants is an herbivore, what is an animal that eats flesh and plants?
Omnivore.
Yes. The Emmy Awards honor excellence in what industry?
TV.
Yes. How many daily tides are there?
Daily tides?
Yeah.
1.
No.
2.
Yes. In the movie The Matrix, what colored pill does Neo take?
Red or blue?
Red, yes. How many ounces are there in 3 pounds?
96?
No.
Your sister's ass. Pass.
Whoa. What sign of the zodiac is represented by an archer?
Gemini?
No.
Libra.
No.
Pass.
What did the U.S. government purchase from Spain in 1819?
1819. Louisiana?
No.
Was purchased from Spain. Pass.
What early 1990s dance craze was launched by The Simpsons?
The Simpsons? Pass.
What is banned by Ray Bradbury's novel Fahrenheit 451?
Books.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct. Started strong.
Yeah.
Kind of had a bad middle there, but
Sure did.
finished very strong.
Hey, no prize to lose, though.
Exactly.
But I get no song when you don't play well, Joe.
Yeah, now BJ's going to be mad at you, buddy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You think these people would try.
Yeah, right?
Unbelievable.
Well, we'll have to see how this works out. Steve's back, and he's ready, I think. There we go.
Release the Kraken.
Perfect. If an animal that eats only plants is an herbivore, what is an animal that eats flesh and plants?
Carnivore.
No.
Omnivore.
Yes.
Wow.
The Emmy Awards honors excellence in what industry?
Broadcasting.
No.
Television.
Yes. How many daily tides are there?
2.
Yes. In the movie The Matrix, what colored pill does Neo take?
The pink pill.
No.
The red pill.
Yes. How many ounces are in 3 pounds?
40?
No.
30?
No.
50?
No. What sign of the zodiac is represented by an archer?
Orion.
No.
Aquarius.
No.
Capricorn.
No.
Oh.
What did the U.S. government purchase from Spain in 1819?
I don't know. Ricky Ricardo.
No. That's it.
Pass.
What early 1990s dance craze was launched by The Simpsons?
The Carlton?
No.
The Electric Slide.
No.
The Macarena.
No. What is banned in Ray
The Sprinkler.
No. What is banned in Ray Bradbury's novel Fahrenheit 451?
Books.
Yes, and just like that, Steve and Joe tie.
Oh, it's a tie.
Mediocrity.
Is it the shopping cart?
No.
The Running Man.
No.
No.
This is fun.
Well, Joe, thank you for playing. At least you did good enough that he doesn't get a song, and that's a nice consolation prize for me.
Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, buddy.
Take care, my man.
I don't know the Simpsons one. This is bad.
So it's a 90s dance craze. It was The Simpsons, and it was named after a character.
The Bart?
Close. The Bartman.
Oh, the
Do the Bartman.
Do the Bartman.
There we go. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a song. It was a whole
vaguely
dance
remember
craze.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. Do you remember that they actually put out a blues album? The Simpsons
did?
The Simpsons sing the blues.
I did not know that either.
Yeah. It had a bunch of different songs from different characters singing about
It's
the
insane.
blues.
I don't know if anybody's gone back and they're rerunning those shows, but I wonder if some of them are not like offensive. Because you're talking 30 years of entertainment, and in 30 years, things change. And I wonder if they're running them in their entirety, whoever's got The Simpsons that are running all of the episodes, if they have to edit some stuff just because it might be cringy.
I don't know if they're necessarily editing anything, because I'm going back and I'm still watching. I'm on the final season of Seinfeld, and some of that stuff, you're just like, wow.
Okay, that's interesting, because like Apu, for instance, granted they're not doing him anymore, but you wonder, like, will it be offensive to even have Apu show up anymore?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It's because, that's what happens. 30 years, 40 years, you're trying to watch a show. Yeah.
How many ounces are in 3 pounds? Anyone want to try that math?
Is it 24 or 48?
48, yeah. Good job. Right on.
Yeah, see, I just always get 8 and 16 confused. It's like which one's a pound, which one's a pint, whatever.
I'm pretty sure Danny would know the zodiac symbol represented by an archer.
Virgo.
I guess it would
Aries?
No.
It would be your symbol?
Yes, it's Sagittarius. It's your sign.
I gotcha.
I'm pretty sure
Why
Danny
would that
would
be
know.
your first guess?
Yeah, Danny guesses anything but his own sign. Danny, you and Steve, you guys are great. I have to tell you that you two.
Well, we're twins. We're twinning today.
Yeah, we
our
are.
Same exact Seattle Kraken shirt.
Oh, look at you guys.
That is a cool shirt.
Yeah, you guys are, it's like brother and younger brother. It's great.
And then finally, what did the U.S. government purchase from Spain in 1819?
Was that Texas?
No.
Louisiana.
No.
Florida.
Florida!
I was going to go California, then Florida.
Okay.
Because I was just thinking, I know it's got to be one of the southern states. states because with some Hispanic names in those states, and I've lived in Florida and California, so I figured it was going to be one of those two, or maybe even Texas. Because that used to be Tejas, isn't that how people pronounce it?
Sure, I have no idea.
Tejas.
Okay, so do we get that from Mexico then?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
thanks,
no
Alex.
No problem. Well, congratulations, everyone, on your tie.
Good job, Steve and Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Steve and Joe.
So you know what time it is. It is time for you to start saying what you want to say. Yes, listeners on the loose. Where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take your calls. We'll take your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Puget Law Group. Listeners on the Loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. When you would like to voice what is on your mind, Steve just says follow his rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ. It's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
A few people are texting in about what we talked about earlier, were things that you could get nostalgic about. And somebody said, I'm nostalgic. I would like to have Dunkaroos come back. And I believe that they have. Or they're thinking about bringing them back.
Ooh, boy, that sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Dunkaroos.com says your favorite 90s nostalgic snack is back.
This is a time for anybody to start doing this kind of stuff. I'm reading all articles about how nostalgia is how you got to go.
Well, this all started because of that silly, some 18-year-old kid wanted to actually have a MySpace page, so he created MySpace again, but he's calling it Space Hey, but it's the old vintage-looking version of the social network MySpace. And all of us have been on it, and all these rockaholics have been adding. Yes. Yeah, I wonder if he's like, there's a weird uptick in Seattle right now, because it's kind of funny how many people have been adding us as their friends on spacehey.com.
Oh, look at you guys.
You going to join Space Hey, BJ?
Unless Sarah or Vicky puts me on there, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine.
Or Danny or somebody. They'll probably do it because I don't want to. That's how I get things done around here. I say I don't want to do it. And
that's the spirit.
And then they troll me, and I get to actually do what I want to do.
That's a good way to work it.
Yeah, so no, there's no way in hell I'm going to go on Space Hey. It's for losers.
Wow.
How about that?
There's some nostalgia right there.
Yeah, it is nostalgic BJ.
Exactly. And by the way, that means that both Vicky and Danny, and they'll both get on and create an account for me.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's how I want it. So I want an account, but I just don't want to do it.
Have you guys put a video on your profile?
I have done nothing other than accept friends.
Okay, you can put videos on your profile, just so you know.
I did.
I did create a bio.
Nice.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Look, one of you has to do the peanut butter jelly song and put it on there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, otherwise it's really not.
The dancing banana gif?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't do that, or Brian from Family Guy, if you don't have him dancing around, peanut butter jelly time, it's just not going to be the same.
It says, what is your about me? I wrote, I'm Steve Miggs, and it says, who would you like to meet? And I wrote Taylor Swift.
Aww.
Boom.
Reach for the stars, buddy.
You wonder why you can't have a watermelon patch and all the dreams you have, because you spend time doing this.
Well, I mean, sometimes prioritize, BJ. I needed to get my Space Hey account going.
I understand, but this is, why some of your great ideas don't ever come to fruition.
It's funny because it even offers, it just brings you back to, 15 years ago. And it's kind of a cool time warp because it even lets you choose what your mood is. I forgot on MySpace, you were able to put what your mood is, which was a kind of a passive aggressive way of being if you're mad at someone, you wouldn't tell them that you're mad. You just wrote, I'm mad.
Exactly. Yeah.
So my mood is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Remember when, Facebook still has that, but I think it's weird when some people do actually use it.
I don't even know they have that.
Yeah, they still have somebody's feeling something, and then they'll show Slappy's feeling angry, and then they'll tell you why.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the feeling activity.
Yeah, and I thought it used to be, BJ is blank. That was what Facebook was, and you always made a statement that followed BJ is.
Mm-hmm. We got to give a shout out to Jacob Nugent, who's joined Space Hey because of us, because his heroes, Dave Grohl, Steve Miggs, the Reverend Fuego, Glenn Cannon, Vicky Barcelona, Danny V, Sarah, BJ Shea, Sergeant Hair Club, and Taryn Daly.
Okay, first of all, I'm only one step above Sergeant Hair Club.
I'm one step behind Dave Grohl. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Who's this person?
He's just a rockaholic stuck on this spaceship called Earth. Jacob Nugent.
Yeah, Jacob, take me off the list. If you're not going to put me at the top, you're not going to put me
rude.
You're not going to put me after right above Hair Club. Come on, that's an insult.
I'm going to add a comment to his page.
Go ahead. Put a comment on there. I'm ahead of. He's like Danny V's ahead of me.
Yeah,
Vicky's ahead of me. No.
So he says, what's the name of this place? It's called was it Space Hay?
Space Hay.
Space Hay,
You know what?
H-E-Y.
You really did doing a great job promoting this
Well,
site.
I'm getting $1 from it.
Okay.
Spacehay.com. That's where you can join the old school MySpace page. It's very much under construction, but it's super fun if you grew up during the times of MySpace. It'll put a smile on your face.
And an 18-year-old kid in Germany who never
Yes.
got to live that wanted to relive the nostalgic times because he says current social networking doesn't offer you the fun and variety that what he felt MySpace offered back in the day. So in reality, Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff, hasn't really made an improvement to what they brought back in the day, at least according to him.
Danny, Vicky, and I just posted on Mr. Jacob Nugent's wall, added a comment. We all told us how much we love him.
Yeah, did anybody post for me? Post for me and tell him to get me off the list.
I'm commenting on him as well. You rock, BJ sucks.
Okay, well, as long as say what you want about me, but if I can't be number one on that list, I don't want to be on that list.
What if you were and it just is some glitch and it messed up his friends list?
Yeah, look at you ruining everything.
Or what if you're number 3? He started with Taryn, then went Sergeant Hair Club, and then went to you.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I like
number
Taryn
one.
and I like Hair Club, but I should be number one. Okay, Taryn and Hair Club are nice people, but they're not number one like I am. So get me off the list. I don't want to be part of it, especially Danny's on the list. I don't even want to be on the Danny list.
Oh, man.
I mean, seriously, anybody who's a friend of Danny is no friend of mine.
So speaking of nostalgic things, I would like to have the Doritos 3D come back, and I heard that they are.
Well, it's great when you have a wish. Whether or not you knew it was coming true or not, but it is coming true. Yeah, their 3D chips are coming back.
What are the 3D chips? I don't even remember.
They were cone-shaped chips. Remember those?
Oh, they
my
were
God.
fantastic.
They're like Bugles, but
Yeah.
Doritos.
Yeah, kind of remind me of that.
My brother didn't even say hi to me. He just came in. He's like, dude, did you see the news? Doritos 3D's coming back.
I don't think I've ever had those.
So good. They just you would just bite into them and they're hollow on the inside. Oh, they're so good.
1998 was. I can't believe it was that long ago. I feel like it wasn't that long ago, but obviously it's like almost 25 years ago.
And then they came out with these little cups with the teeny tiny Dorito 3D dealies, and then you can put them in a cup. You just shove them all in your mouth.
Which is very exciting.
Can you infuse stuff inside of the hollowness? I wonder.
I mean, I guess
fill
you
'em up.
would.
Like queso or something? I don't know.
Oh.
It's a project for quarantine.
You're gonna have to wait till January 18th, guys. I'm sorry. I really feel like Doritos should have made it happen Sooner.
For Christmas.
Exactly. I know, Vicky. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I didn't. I mean, but these companies are making moves. They are pivoting just unbelievable. And of course, the bigger companies are going to get it done quicker, if you ask me. Like with the 3D Doritos, a brilliant move because people want nostalgia.
I've never had them, and honestly, I just started thinking about it. I've never had Dunkaroos.
Yeah,
So I'm
they were
looking forward
kind of
to this.
outside of your age group when they came
Are
out.
you saying I'm old?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
those were in my
'Cause you're
lunchbox
right.
when I was in elementary.
Yeah, see, the Dunkaroos are like my Christmas story.
These look like unhealthy. Not that Lunchables are healthy, but these look like unhealthy Lunchables.
They kind of reminded me of the little Teddy Grahams,
Oh, so
and
good.
then with cake frosting, the canned cake
Or so
frosting.
you just dip it in cake frosting.
Yes,
And
that's
Steve-
basically what it is.
I'm
With
in.
sprinkles.
Like, Steve, do you remember the teeny tiny like breadsticks with the cheese dip in it?
Yeah.
That's what these are. Just
Dessert.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fun dip, but
Yeah, I feel like it's funny that you have to explain this. I think Steve can look at the picture and get the concept.
Yeah, BJ,
he's not an idiot.
They could have saved so much time.
I mean, here's step Rev. Well, scientifically, it's it's a friggin' thing. You dip in something. It's a
and
cookie. And
frosting.
You dip it in frosting.
We lived it, man. We have to share the
Yeah, right?
experience.
Okay, take it easy, all right?
Kids know about fun dip, though.
You know what irritates me is
Yes.
Vicky. The things that Vicky gets excited about on this show. Most of the time, she's unresponsive. It's almost like I have to have somebody go over and take her pulse to see if she's still alive. And then Dunkaroos comes on and 3D Doritos, and here's Vicky. This is the best thing that's ever happened in my life.
It is.
According to some textures, apparently, yeah, dude, as a true 90s kid, we would fill those 3Ds with Cheese Whiz. Another person says 3Ds, they were the best when you filled the middle with the canned cheese.
And you missed that too, Steve, huh?
Yeah, I totally missed it.
That's wild.
Yeah, 3Ds, I mean, I've heard of them, honestly, but I did not even know that that's what they were.
Well, you
look
thank
good,
my
though.
you thank my generation of parenting that gave you these fine treats. We bought them for you. Well, think about it, Vicky. You don't get them if we don't buy them. All right, because you're little. Oh, I almost used a bad word, but your little S's is what you are.
Damn, you little poops.
Did Mom ever let you guys have 3D Doritos or Dunkaroos? Because I feel like the
Thumbs
answer's
up.
no. Oh, she did.
Thumbs up
sweet.
for both of them.
All right, Joey and Sarah got to have them.
So one of the parents was good.
I knew I got to have them, so I had to figure did I sneak them or because Kathy was on a health kick, vegetarian, and sometimes it wasn't like she was feeding me Doritos. I was sneaking them. If I can't have a steak, well, I'm going to have 3D Doritos then, honey.
So I said, Steve, earlier you mentioned about going to get some takeout Indian food. I live by Meridian. Where do you go? I always want Indian, but I don't know where to go. It's Karma, man. Karma Indian. It's the greatest Indian place ever.
How do people not know about this place? Because you're
It's right by the Krav Maga place.
Oh, all right.
And the vape place. So if you need to punch somebody, vape, and eat some delicious Indian food, that is all encompassing.
That's a combo.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a shopping center I need to go to.
I mean, whatever order you wanted in. Go ahead.
Yeah. Krav Maga, vaping, and Indian food.
Yes.
Woo! That is a party.
Strip Mall City, BJ.
That is Saturday night right there. All planned out for you.
But I mean, I've been speaking the praise of Karma for years now, and finally the Rev tried it, and he loved it as well.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Fantastic.
And Rev has been to Cedars and Saffron Grill, which are the same, well, at least the same people were involved at some point. And Rev likes Karma better, which means, all right, I mean, because Cedars and Saffron
I've been to
Grill
those
are
as
good.
well,
Yep.
and this place is the best.
That is, now I have to do it.
But now I'm worried that you're not going to like it, and I'm just going to be
I've had all kinds of it. There's no
hype.
such, let me tell you.
There's no such thing as bad.
There's no such thing as
tell you.
bad Indian food in my brain. So, will I say it's the best? That's one
I hope
thing.
so.
But I'm not going to hate it. There's no way I can hate Indian food. I love all, and it's a big country, so there's all different kinds of cuisines, really.
See, the only thing is, with me, I swear by it, but I don't know what your go-to dish is. Because for me, all I get is the chicken tikka masala, and that's all I get.
I do like tikka masala, but I get the paneer.
Okay,
but still, it's the same sauce.
And my wife gets the chana sag with no dairy.
That's good too,
and it's very good as well. But the chicken tikka masala is what I'm really basing on, and their regular naan bread.
All right, so they got everything I love. They got the naan bread. They got, the only thing that they probably won't have that my boys at the Saffron Grill have is they have an amazingly sweet and addictive and never-ending cup of chai tea. Theirs is so super sweet, it's unbelievable.
Okay, I know sometimes when I make an order, they give me a free creamy looking ass tea. I don't know.
Oh, that's probably chai tea. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Though in that part down in Puyallup, it is called creamy looking ass tea. That's a Southern Indian. I'm a Northern Indian up at up at Saffron Grill, but Southern India they call it creamy ass looking tea. Yeah. So that's how that.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, well,
it's
all right.
good.
Well, then if they got that going on, I got to get down there sometime. But now they're closed.
Well, they're open for takeout.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Well, maybe if somebody invites me over to the Miggs compound, we'll have some takeout. Look at Steve's
right. I'll treat. You just have to find where my house is.
No, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, Rev knows. Does anybody know?
No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
You pick the topic.
More than welcome to come over.
Yeah, you're saying that now. Because I don't know where your house is.
You can't find it from the map.
Look, here he is. Of course, you're more than welcome to come over. And still, no address.
I'm going to tell you the address right now. Yeah, it's 6969 Go F Yourself Street.
Yeah, you know what? I can't find that on the map.
All right, try GPSing that.
All right, fine. You pick the topic. You guide the show. It's Listeners on the Loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take more of your calls and texts at 934 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Hey, what's up, everyone? You find yourselves trying to get your Craig Mack on and put some brand new flavor in your ear? Well, funny you should mention that because we have a brand new show that you should check out. It is called Pod Sauce. It is your podcast discovery show.
Everyone's always looking for a podcast recommendation. We got lots of them for you, from true crime to pop culture. And you can join us each week as we dish on all of our favorite podcasts out there. So make sure you download the Odyssey app and search Pod Sauce, or head on over to podsauce.com.
We got you covered, guys.
Have we figured out how to explain deja vu? How do chameleons do that thing they do? Do you really need to wash your blue jeans? Yeah, you do, but how often? Hey, my name's Mike Simpson. I've got a podcast about curiosities. It's called I've Got Questions. We go through my list of random stuff and yours. Please participate. Send me your questions. I'll find someone to answer them. We've talked about our true crime obsession, how grocery stores are tricking us, super secret flight attendant stuff. I've Got Questions. New episodes Thursdays on Odyssey or wherever you get your podcasts.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted and said, did you guys hear about what happened with Demi Lovato and Thanksgiving turkeys? Dude, I have. It's the funniest story.
What happened?
So, to paraphrase, but from what I remember, she was on social media saying, hey, don't kill turkeys, adopt a turkey instead, just trying to guilt people into not eating a turkey
she's
for
a vegetarian, vegan kind of person?
I don't know, but she goes in on Instagram on Thanksgiving, and on her Instagram stories, there's a picture of her saying Happy Thanksgiving with a cooked turkey right in front of her.
No, she did not.
Yes! And so people are just crucifying her because it's just like, hey, wasn't it just a couple weeks ago you're telling us not to kill any turkeys, and now here you are about to eat a turkey?
What did she say to that?
I don't know if she's responded to that, but there's pictures of her on social media of like holding a turkey, and then the Instagram story is just a cooked bird.
Okay.
It's like you couldn't write a more ridiculous story.
Demi, really? What are you? Okay,
See,
there
turkeys
she
are
is.
bright social animals who enjoy being a pet. Just ask Demi Lovato, and there she
Okay,
is
there it
creating
is.
a turkey. And then on her Instagram stories, there's a picture of a turkey that's fully cooked saying, I'm thankful for all of you, including that turkey that she held.
Damn, is she out of her freaking mind? She literally had to take that herself, or she's got a social media person that is trolling the hell out of her. You know,
No, this is all on her, I bet.
I hope you're right, because that makes it more funny. But I mean, how dumb is she? I don't mean to be mean, but to say, please don't kill turkeys, and then it's not even like accidentally in the background. I thought maybe there's a picture in the background and she didn't know.
It's out there.
There's not even a picture of her in that latest update. It's just a picture of the turkey she's about to eat.
That's right.
I can't do it anymore.
I just wish that she would respond to people like, hey, what happened to that turkey you were holding? She's like, I'm about to eat it, you idiots.
Is she trolling us? Is she just that clueless? I don't know anymore. I can't do it.
I think it's funny. I saw that and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That can't be true.
Yeah, well, that's a gift for all you people.
One person says, and that's the people we call influencers. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999.
So to Migs, are you excited that Sting is back?
I saw that. What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
He's back in the police?
Different Sting. Sting, the wrestler, BJ.
Oh, yeah, the guy dresses up like the Crow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he showed up on AEW All Elite Wrestling last night. And so, like, everyone's like, I saw it. I was just like, this is the greatest thing. It was talk about things that you're nostalgic for. I'm like, Sting. Apparently, I was very nostalgic for Sting. But
good call again. If they bring back some of the people you love,
and they're aligning him with the guy by the name of Darby Allin, which if you watch wrestling,
sweet,
that guy is awesome, and he's actually a Seattle kid. He's a great dude.
Oh, that's
Darby's
cool.
awesome, and he's quickly becoming a big name in the world of All Elite Wrestling. So it's exciting to watch him do what he's been doing. But yeah, man, I got so excited I bought his T-shirt today.
Here
of
we
course
go.
you did. The top selling thing on Pro Wrestling Tees, and I was like, you know what? I want to help contribute to that.
How are you going to explain this to?
I'm going to tell my wife that that's my Christmas gift.
Oh wow!
Oh, so you have you have that? Like, look, I saved you the trouble.
Right.
Oh, that's actually good. I like that.
How many Christmas gifts do you have so far?
Well, I already ordered a hoodie, and it showed up, and I told her in advance that could be a Christmas gift, but when it showed up, I got so excited, I opened it and wore it, and now it doesn't count. She said I can't. I was like, no, you can still put it as a Christmas gift. She's like, no, you've already opened it, taken it out of its package.
Though, arguably, I mean, what difference does it make? You know, I'm having a hard time this year, to be honest with you.
To me, it's all about our Tatum Christmas. You know what I mean?
I mean, my wife is buying her own stuff and mailing them to us, and God knows if she's even going to get to come up anyway. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, because now I'm going to have to go to the post office and mail everything back. I almost just wanted her to say, why don't you just, I don't know. I mean,
but you get to wrap it and then send it back.
Yeah, that's great. But no, we're going to wrap it, open it up, and she's going to see what she ordered, and then so like all the trouble to go to, and then I got to go to the post office and mail everything to you.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, to me, it's...
Someone just says, how old is Sting? I'm like, he's 61.
61 years old, yeah.
He's 61?
I don't know if he's necessarily going to... He might have like a wrestling, like a tag team match. Like, not going to... But I think he might be more there as just kind of like a manager... Kind of like a presence.
I hope so.
If he wrestles, I'm all about it. I'll watch it. He looks great for 61. And plus, he wears that makeup on his face. You couldn't even tell.
Well, how old's The Undertaker? Like 80? I mean,
50-something.
So The Undertaker's younger than Sting?
Yeah.
What? Because The Undertaker always looked like he was an old guy.
55. No, The Undertaker definitely looks like he's older than 55.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So, say, speaking of Danny, who won the bet on Joey D's car being totaled or not?
We don't know.
Oh, still don't know.
Oh, what?
When are we going to find this out?
Yeah, right.
Don't they know we have a bet on it?
Yeah, they do. They called yesterday and said, look, we wish we could help you with a bet. We know that's more important than actually getting your son's car.
Well, the quicker they get us the answers, the quicker we can get him.
I will tell you this. We are at the cusp of totaling, though.
How do you know?
Because the car has $11,000 worth of damage to it.
That's 11,000.
Yeah,
I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
so I'm so screwed. You're right.
Not necessarily.
What's your Venmo?
Here's the problem. The problem is that my insurance company, the guy said, well, we've worked with your insurance company. Your insurance company would let us prepare it. They're really good about getting the car back to people. They don't like to total cars unless it's just no other choice. He said, but I don't know about the insurance company of the person that hit you because that's who's going to pay for it.
Yeah. Oh. That's the one that matters.
What's their uninsured?
No, they're not. They're fine.
I figured it's got to be a truck.
Well, it's actually a company because somebody was driving.
Right.
Yeah, but now the thing is that I mean, look, at the end of the day. We got to get this repaired because if it gets totaled, we're never going to get enough money back to pay off the loan and get him a new car or get him another car. So we'd rather just have it repaired. That would be the convenient thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for they're going to repair it because otherwise I think I'm going to have a battle.
Yeah, you're going to sue the F out of them.
Well, luckily I know
go to war.
I know some people.
War. Yeah,
I want to say a big thank you to the good folks at Patrick Palace because they were like, hey. We know about these kind of things. You guys at The Rock have always been good to us. Just let me know. We'll be in your corner. And that's always nice to know because, in this day and age, a lawyer goes so much further than me calling on the phone going, can you please be nice to me? And people go F yourself.
Right. And if it's like, hey, I'm a lawyer guy, blah, blah, blah. It's like, listen.
Well, especially Patrick Palace. I think as soon as they hear his name, they'll be like, oh, damn. Okay.
Look out.
These guys are not playing around. We better just figure it out.
Plus, he enjoys Thai food. I don't know what that has to do with this, but.
Well,
I've had Thai food with Patrick.
I heard that insurance companies, when they find out about the Thai food, they're like, oh, my God, no.
I remember I had to, myself, Ryan Castle, and Patrick, we went and got Thai at Indochine in Tacoma, which is an awesome Thai food place.
Hell yeah.
But recently, right up until then, I think he looked at me like I was insane that night for dinner because my wife and I were there too. And the last couple times, I was only getting some kind of random dish, like a swimming ramen dish. And I was like, I'm going to do something different tonight, babe. And then the lady came up and took our orders. I'm like, I like a chicken pad Thai. And Patrick did not know the backstory. So he's like, wait, you're doing something different at a Thai place and you're getting chicken pad Thai? That's the most basic thing you can ever get. I was like, no, there's more to it.
That still is pretty basic.
Yeah, it is. But I'm very, basic when it comes to my orders.
Because swimming ramen is delicious, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's hard to, but somebody turned me, actually Bob Rivers turned me on to Penang Curry. I don't know the name of the place, but it's somewhere down by South Center Mall. Penang Curry.
Yeah.
I choose that every time over swimming ramen, which how do you choose anything over peanut sauce that's delicious? But I do.
Well, I usually go, chicken pad Thai is the one to go with.
Oh, have you tried Penang Curry?
I have, yes. It's very good.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I can't believe you go chicken pad Thai over that.
I just realized we're talking about all this car accident stuff, and one texter is the only person that seems to have any kind of heart. Is Joey D okay? Was he hurt?
Oh, no, his car was parked. He wasn't in it.
Yeah, he wasn't in it.
He parked his car like he always does, went to work, and then he called me as I was on my way home.
We're just
Dad, I can't drive my car home.
Joey's still in the hospital, but whatever about that.
I want my dollar. We can't visit him, but that's okay. Now I don't have to get a presents.
So it's today for Coach for Kids Day, which is next Thursday here on The Rock.
Yeah.
Have you decided on the challenges that you're taking? I'm saving my money until then. That's awesome. We haven't figured out all the challenges. I think what were we talking about there? We had some ideas.
Supposed to
The
be
one chip challenge.
Yeah, we're supposed to eat a lot of no-name cakes, right? Aren't I supposed to do that?
We're going to have you, for an X amount of dollars, you're going to sing Dominic the Donkey while eating a no-name cake.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
So no physical pain.
It better be good money.
Yeah, well,
because I hate that song and I hate the whole thing about it.
What do you think is good money?
Well, yeah, it's got to be
$69.
Yeah, I mean,
$100, $1,000,
$100.
$150.
I mean, look at what people have donated already.
Oh, dude, and I think about when we did the Kicks for Kids Day, thousands of dollars were raised so that people could so the men's room guys would take pies to their face.
Exactly.
So is a pie to the face $1,000? Let's just say it was $1,000 for them to get a pie to the face. Do you feel like singing Dominic the Donkey's on that level?
Oh, yes, I hate that song. I mean, I like no-name cakes, and the fact that I have to sing with a no-name cake in my mouth, which means I'm not really going to enjoy it because I'm going to be singing. I feel like that's got to be at least $500, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's fair.
The end result is really we're just hoping to raise enough money.
Well,
and then
that's it.
So, I mean, that's the hope.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would say 500, 1,000.
But we see if we can get it up.
What about the one chip challenge? What do you think that's worth?
Oh, that's got to be 500 as well.
I feel like that's like 5 G's.
Easy.
Oh, 5 G's?
Yeah, we have to reach 5 G's in the morning.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's like days and days of pain.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Like straight up pain.
All right, fair enough.
So do we all get to eat a bit of it, or is it one person trying
We
it?
have to figure out who wants to do what.
I'll eat the whole chip.
Yeah, it's Danny.
You're going to do the whole chip.
Yes.
Okay.
$5,000, I'll eat the whole
Now,
chip.
listen,
So what about the toilet swirly that I said I was willing to do?
Yeah.
That sounds like a you thing.
Yeah, you can do that if you
I'll
want.
do it for free. I'll just do it while you guys are doing the show. I'll do the chip thing with Danny.
Danny's going to need a toilet swirly if he does that chip.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
And you've checked in with everybody? Everybody's cool? We can do the chip thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're just torturing ourselves. We're not torturing listeners.
All I care about is that we could all do, I want to make sure. I want to go on record to make sure that, hey, I'm being a conscientious employee. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, I don't want to do that chip thing.
One texter said, hey, you guys were talking about the Rev shaving his beard for a McRib sandwich. Why does the Rev shave his beard for Coach for Kids Day?
Ooh.
Please, I'll contribute money to
Whoa,
that. How much money do you think that would be?
That's got to be a lot of money,
look how
man.
silent he is. Look at how silent he is. Dude, your beard will grow back.
How much is a lot to you?
Like, for months, it'll be months before my beard grows back, and I'll look like a freak.
Okay, 300.
300? No! Like, if you're doing 5,000 for a swirly,
we've had
man.
guys shave their heads on this show before, Rev, for a lot less.
Yeah, I did it, and it never grew back.
And never grew back. Steve's paid the price ever since. Well, I mean, look, I guess if people donate enough money, Rev's going to have, because if people say, look, I'm going to give $5,000 and Rev, will you do it? What's Rev going to say? No to the 5 Gs?
Yeah, we should figure out like what our tiers are. Like, okay, if we raise $1,000 in the morning, you sing your song. If we raise $3,000 in the morning, the one chip thing. We raise $5,000, it's what Vicky shaving an eyebrow. Was that not agreed on?
Vicky just looked at Steve like,
my bad. I thought that was agreed on.
It is if we both shave our eyebrows.
For the first time, Vicky's like, so no, Steve, I'm not with you.
Yes.
Well, we'll get all that figured out. But like, what's like? I feel like then the big one would be shaving the Rev's face off.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was going to just do his beard, but actually,
can we just have my beard? Can I keep my face,
off,
Steve?
John Travolta
Straight
style.
up leather face, baby.
Yeah, let's just get that done.
Let's figure out the tiers and if it's worth enough.
Because we got to beat the men's room this time. Last time they crushed us.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough to do. The men's room have a lot of loyal folks that love to do good stuff for
Damn
people.
it, we've got 3 loyal people that listen to our show.
do.
We can pull this off.
I've got like 12 friends on Space Hey now.
There you go.
I forgot about the Space Hay poll you have. That's a good point. All right, well, next Thursday it's all going down. That's the cool thing.
One person says, dude, it's one damn chip. Stop being so pathetic. No. Have you tried the
These
one
are
chip?
the Carolina Reaper chips, man.
It's not like we're just eating one Dorito.
Yeah.
Okay, I you know what? Yeah,
I want that person to eat it with us.
The texter probably didn't know.
That texter, I feel like if we do it, they have to do it with us. If they think if we're being so pathetic about this.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we got to Zoom him. You got to go on Zoom so we see you're legitimately eating that chip.
Yeah. I guess in men's room, they did it as hourly goals. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We got till Thursday.
We got smart people to figure this all out. All right, here's a big question for you. What do Ryan Castle and a pillow have in common? I'll tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a pillow have in common?
Soft and should be in bed right now.
Yeah. That makes 2 of us, brother.
Mm-hmm. This is all true today.
Are you in bed right now?
No, I'd like to be, though.
Oh, I was hoping you were.
Steve he even had his I wish you were in bed voice.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
One texture says one gym sock.
Oh, very, very Anthony Kiedis of you.
Yes. Wow, that's red and hot.
One text says Danny cuddles up with both.
Yep.
Yes.
Spends nights between...
Oh, welcome to the party, Danny. Thanks.
Now, Ted's in the party because spends nights between Ted Smith's thighs.
Wow. Sausage is awesome.
Those aren't pillows. Classic.
Yeah. And both have a cold side when I flip them over.
Nice. That one. There you go. Well, there's a woman. Her name is Madeline Robertson, and she was just granted a patent for a pillow that has a built-in cloth hand you can hold. She says the hand's going to be made of different material than the pillow, so it feels different when you lock fingers with it.
Man, I could have used that in my high school days.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Wow.
Want to sleep better.
That's
different kind of stranger.
That is a danger with that kind of stranger.
Is it cloth or is it latex?
Yeah, it's going to have...
Does it have a kung fu grip?
Yeah, it's...
Exactly.
You know what? Madeline was not really intending this kind of usage for her sweet pillow.
How many cats does she have?
That's what I'm saying. That's the saddest thing I've heard about that. He creates a pillow with a hand on it.
Is it the saddest thing you've heard? Because Ryan Castle's got a 12-pack. I thought that. Hey, lady! He's up next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I'm so nostalgic for flip phones.
You were like the last holdout until we could no longer. Like the Verizon was like, sorry, Sarah, but we just, it's like the Stone Ages. We can't service this phone anymore.
Yeah, I dropped it in Rev's toilet, and then it was destroyed forever. Any toilet but his.
Yeah, any other toilet, it would have been fine. But Rev's toilet, it was like gosh, it was gone forever.
It's like the scene at the end of the Terminator when he's like dipping into all that hot.
Yeah, there goes Sarah's phone.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
That's the ease at which you get information. You're always connected and informed. So if you're diabetic and still using old technology and finger pricks, what are you waiting for? US Med carries the highest quality continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. Call 1-888-US-MED-17 today. That's 1-888-US-MED-17 today and manage your diabetes as easy as